So I just thought I'd pick back up the camera. Currently back in the UK. It's been a crazy couple of days. We've been setting up a whole new acquisition sort of channel where we've been able to book lots and lots of calls. We've been booking about 4 to 5 a day consistently. So yeah, it's really good. But that being said, today is probably the busiest day I think I've ever had. I've got about 9 different calls. 4 of which are partnership calls to basically onboard partners into our partnership program. And then we've got about 3 discovery calls, 1 follow-up sales call with a really good prospect, and then 1 client call, weekly drop-in call. So yeah, it's gonna be good, but currently on dog walk now, and yeah, it's been good. So acquisition is continuing very well. I wanted to give a brief update. We've got a varying booking rate. Some days are very good, some days are less so. I know we were booking about 5 a day a couple of days ago. Now it's slightly less, but yeah, I mean, for example, in the past 2 weeks alone, from the 2nd to the 16th of May, we've had about 30 calls booked, 27 of which have been completed. We had 2 reschedules and then 1 cancel, and then about 4 have no-showed. So we had about 23 show-ups in the past 2 weeks, which isn't bad. We want to get it more, want to get higher, go for more volume, but it's a good start, and that's all we can ask for. But as part of that, we've had so many different closes. In the past, I literally calculated it earlier and I was blown away. In the past 40 hours alone, we've contracted 8.4k, which is mental to say out loud, but it means that we're doing very well and that the acquisition is working, and that since being back from Malaysia and Bali, having the focus of just focusing on acquisition and dialing the systems as opposed to just focusing on the result is really got us the good outcome. I can give a bit more of a deep dive of what exactly we're doing on a different video, or inside of free community also I give away loads of information on that, about the specific techniques to use if you're trying to sign AI clients or just any clients in general. So there'll always be a link in the description, Venture Network, down below. But that's the main aim. Off to Paris tomorrow, which is going to be good. Going there for about 5-ish days. Just keep traveling, which is cool. It's really awesome to be in the fortunate position that I'm able to do so. But it is come from a lot of hard work, so it's exciting. But that being said, it's going to be a good trip. We're going to see how it goes, and yeah, let's get it.
It's going down. It's going down. It's going down. Going down.
How it typically runs is you basically focus on the acquisition side. If you've already got warm connections, it's going to be a great start. You basically take that discovery call, you identify the problems that they're facing, you then can basically feed back all the information to us. And I guess in that initial stages where you're still getting versed with the sort of selling AI solutions, we help in the sense of help scoping out that work. So what their pain points, they're in this industry, they're currently facing this problem, let's go, we know from experience that we've done this before, we recommend this solution, and then we basically go, okay, we can pitch this solution to them, you can pitch them this amount that we recommend, and we know that we can fulfill in 11 days. And it's stuff like that where it can have a really good relationship between us, so that you can just focus on getting that scope of work or getting that discovery call taken and getting the notes collected, and then we can just sort of put together a proposal on your behalf as a white label solution. And then you basically deal with the closing. We also help with the closing side in the sense that we give you access to our $250 million plus worth of client value testimonials. So those Gig CX and those other ones, they become yours. So that's going to massively help the closing process. And then once that client's signed, I'm going to be honest, your job is pretty much
Maybe sometimes manage the relationship, of course,
Exactly.
with any bugs that we face.
When I do starting off with you, I think kind of the biggest bottleneck is kind of what we talked about.
Yeah.
You just want to take it.
Based on your voice notes, I just compiled a sort of list of what I just want to verify that needs to be sort of done. Obviously, Jared just broke down there that there's a sort of new Google sheet that's been like done, which is going to compile sort of the sales side, which is going to be really valuable. But basically, Cooper, you wanted to basically compile everything into one, including those sales team metrics, the VA team metrics in terms of, like, I'll go over it, the leads, and then the ad metrics, and like just across that, the KPIs for all of them into one place. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
This is what you guys are sort of looking for.
I didn't know, like, what do you mean, like, with fulfillment?
So,
partnership?
at the moment in time, we've sort of set up the partnership division where we're partnering with existing AI agencies like yourself and sort of handling the fulfillment in terms of your client deliverables, that service delivery that your client needs, and basically handling all of that for you. So you just focus on that acquisition side and that sales side. Now, I just thought I'd put it out there because if it's not a one-off thing you're looking for, then obviously we can discuss that. But if it's maybe something, we get this project under our belts, we make sure that we're good working together, and then obviously, prove to that client that it is good, then I guess, then we can, be hopefully working together a lot more long term.
Yeah, definitely. That
Awesome.
was what we also got.
Okay, amazing. We want to work with you guys. I've just texted Tengku. He said he's going to have it done in 7 days if he puts his head down. And, we're ready to work, man. I'm excited. That's good. That's good.
Okay, so which would you want to do?
Tengku just said he would like to get the bit of upfront with the 1400, but once that's upfront, he obviously wants to only get paid when you guys get paid as well. So he's happy to do the 50-50.
Okay.
If that's all good with you.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
Okay, amazing. So basically 1.4 up front and then a 50-50 split until 6.4 is reached for deliverable 1, and then obviously we can then look at other deliverables when that comes
Exactly.
through. Amazing.
Okay.
Using this, how can we just fucking
Tear it up.
get all the deals there,
Yeah. I mean,
and
yeah.
because right now, obviously you've been doing a lot of SMEs to mid markets, but like we're talking about Fortune 500s,
It's currently Sunday night. It has been an absolute crazy kind of week. Just finished off like back-to-back sales calls, and it's been going well. Obviously, with the influx of acquisition, has meant lots more sales calls and lots more closes. So we've had lots more clients come aboard. One today we just got to go ahead of is a company that's partnered with the UFC, and we're currently doing an AI lead reactivation system for them. So they've got customers that have dated back to 2010 that have purchased with them, and we'll be setting up an AI caller, which is going to call all their customers and basically offer them buy one get one free if they buy another ticket, and try to basically win them back as regular customers again. So very good solution, and it's going to be good. It's a small-ish project. We're starting with, we really want the testimonial ultimately, so I went for a very low pricing, only a couple thousand. But that being said, still something in the door, and still another deal that's been closed, which is good. But yeah, I'm off to Greece tomorrow, which is going to be cool. I'm going with Mads and Toby, so the same people I shared a villa with in Bali, and they're doing some awesome things. Mads is got a web design agency, which is now transitioned into a portal building agency for agencies and businesses, building out internal basically dashboards and apps for them. And also Toby's a growth operator, so he helps communities and creators scale. We're currently partnered inside of growth operator agency, and it's been going well. So it's going to be a good trip and good time to take about 4-ish days off just to also reflect on that acquisition, because I know it's good and it's bringing us good deals and good calls, but that being said, it's causing such a headache to continuously have all these projects very custom, and each client needs a different thing tailored to them. It also is a big headache because all the solutions are completely different, so nothing is productized. So I need to take some time just to also review that and really think about what direction we want to take AI fulfillment organization, in the sense of, are we productizing? Are we staying very broad? Do we need to niche down, and so forth? But yeah, it's going to be a good trip. Yeah, let's get it.
Yeah. Look, when the payback with a Maybach, I'ma lay back on the low. For the meantime, let me fuck once till I say I gotta go. Tell her stay back till I ASAP, I don't play that with a hoe. She gon' hate that, she gon' say that I'm an asshole, but I know. Listen.
I'll be alright. I've been placing my value off relevance in your life. Promise I'll be okay. Tell me that I'll be straight. Honestly, this been feeling like some shit that I can't shake. I need power to be present. Teach me how to stop deflecting every time you show affection. See my ego break to pieces every time I stand corrected. Hate, I gotta bump my head to fully understand the lesson.
Off to Copenhagen.
Copenhagen?
Yeah, we're gonna go. I want to go to do a run out there. So it's currently 5:15 a.m. I'm currently at the airport, and I'm flying out to Copenhagen to go to a 30k race run. Not really a race, to be honest, but it's going to be good. I haven't trained too much, so we'll see how it goes. But I'm going to finish it, even if we have to walk little bits. We'll get there. And yeah, I mean, I'm just set up now, and I want to just pick up the camera more because I'm trying to more intentionally document, because of the past 2 months it's been really poor, and that's reflected with the small level of output. So I'm going to be trying to film more on this trip. It's literally only 2-3 day trip, but I will be picking up the camera more and trying to show exactly what I'm doing, like in terms of work wise and when, because a lot of my work when I'm not situated at the desk is a lot of it is just these small little bits and trying to fit things around. So for example, now I'm set up, so I'm trying to work this camera. I've just upgraded and I'm not used to this DJI. How do I go down? Here we go. I have to use this little joystick. So right now I'm just, I mean, this isn't a great example, but I'm basically setting up a daily KPI reporting system inside of TrainFlow. So TrainFlow is one of the agencies I'm part of, and as part of that, my role is basically to build out the technical and automation stuff. So I'm building out an automated KPI system so that at the end of each day, each client can be sent sort of a daily report that tracks. We have lots of different teams. We have an ad team, we have a VA team, and then we have a sales team. So to scrape all of those metrics and key data from all of those different departments, and then input them into a form that the client can then receive at midnight, and just see like anything from cost per click or whatever, to how many conversations were made, how many booked calls were done, how many of those were qualified, how many discovery calls were taken by the sales team, how many sales calls were taken, what was the close rate, what was the daily contracted for, like how much did we contract for that client. And then also Cooper, the founder, can just look at that as well and just see progress across all the different departments and how everyone's progressing in the sense of, are the other sales team having consistent close rates, and that kind of thing. So it's cool. It does take a bit of time to set up, but once it's set up, it's extremely valuable for clients. And a couple have been asking for more extensive KPIs. We have weekly, but we want to go daily now because it's just gone volume, and some clients are booking like 6 calls a day, and like a couple clients have been contracting like $14,000, or another one did in the space of like a couple of days, which is just mental. So they do need the proper reporting system, they do need the proper metrics in order in front of them so they can make those correct business decisions. So that's my job, and I got to crack on with that. So just setting up now fully automated system where team members can just submit their metrics for the day, and it'll also scrape automated as well, but just a double verification system, and then just basically put together a report and send it across to all the different people that would like to see it. So that's currently what I'm up to, but yeah, I'm gonna go get some food now, and then pick back up the laptop and do a bit of work in a bit. But yeah, my flight is at 7 p.m, so got a little 7 a.m, not p.m, that would be bad. So I've got a little while, but I wanted to get to the airport earlier so I can do a bit of work. But yeah, it's gonna be good.
Hey, when that shit drop, don't be calling my motherfucking phone either. Straight up.
So it is currently 8:28 the next morning. It's literally yesterday was quite good. I got picked up by my friend literally after I landed in Denmark, and then I just went to their beach summer house. We chilled for a bit, went to the town, explored, and yeah, picked up my race number. Big, oh here we go, 124, and yeah, it's gonna be good. Today's race day, so I got 30k coming out in the next, like, it starts in about an hour and a bit. So I'm gonna go get the bus to the start line, coach to the start line, and then get a bit of warm up. And I got my water bag and my gels going, so we should be all good. But yeah, it's like the furthest I've run before is 21k, so we got an extra 9k added on. So yeah, it's gonna be good fun. But afterwards there's a little party, so yeah, it's gonna be a good day. But yeah, let's get it.
I'm thinking about these numbers all night, I really can't sleep. My mind calculate at a speed 1,000 degrees. You wouldn't believe all the shit that I seen. Fucking don't keep going, look. Money keep coming, I'm stacking it at a faster pace. I got a different style of architecture when I jot these letters. House by the water, out the way. Yeah, that number cool, but give me a day. Tomorrow we negotiate. This a transitional movement. Wild to think we did all this shit off music. Is you stupid?
But what I think we should probably we should just have, like, even if we're working on ideas or we're hopping on calls like that, we can do that. But if we have, like, delivery on Fridays, that we can just review where each milestone's at, basically.
Yeah, I think that, I mean, just communication needs to be there, whether that's weekly call or continually touching base or whatever. But I mean, in terms of progress tracked, that's what we're going to try off this milestone. And I'm just trying to make it from, I guess, when we're here now having this discussion, that just from me looking at it, I know that it's going to potentially stretch slightly longer, but we're going to aim for that timeline. But that's sort of the progress we'll be going off, I guess. All of this mapped out here. Everyone together there, but yeah, that's cool.
I wouldn't get too hung up on these guys, but I think what we should do is try to get this, because we don't know how many other products are, like, shipping with the same, like, we need to just be as quickly as we can, because
yeah,
there'll be other products coming to market. So I think just the idea of pushing actively the whole time is where we...
And it's I spoke to the Dubai government about getting setting up over there, and we can get golden visas for Dubai, so you don't actually have to spend any time there.
Nice.
So you can do 6 months UK and then however long you want in the rest of everywhere else, but there's no tax on it.
Yeah, I like the sound of that.
They said that we can do it for me and our team, so we could potentially set up a base there.
But you know, that's like,
honestly, because this is like a software thing, it will be remote work.
Yeah.
The hard bit is just going to be tagging brands and onboarding the talent. So
yeah, I think, you know, most of mine Tengku's work, I mean, literally everything. We've had one in-person meeting in KL when we were out there, but apart from that, like, every single thing I've ever done is online. So it's normal, but you know, I guess, like, obviously it'll be really cool to come to the office and meet everyone and just sort of brainstorm as well in person and pick it off from there. So, you know, looking forward to that.
Yeah, absolutely. Amazing. Great. Let's go.
What the hell? To be in a position now where I'm able to close $9,500 retainers locked in at 3 months is just mental. What we're building and what we're doing is just so incredible, and to be building this with such cool people and to be doing some incredible things in the AI space, that we're able to work with some amazing companies that are already well established and that already have a massive clientele base, is just so crazy. I literally started this properly, went all in on this a year ago. It's so crazy to see the progress and the growth you can make when you literally solely focus on one thing, and you make sure that every single day you eat, sleep and breathe that one thing, and you don't really take breaks, and you literally just build and you grow and you evolve and you literally adapt and develop to ensure that you are reaching that goal and that you're building that skill set so that you're able to do this. So because it's so incredible. I generally can't put into words what it feels right now to be able to close those deals and be some days are so poor. You may work 10 hours a day and have zero progress, and things will be in a complete loop and you're back to square zero, and you would have taken 6 calls and none of them would have led anywhere, and you would have had 2 emails from people dropping out of potential prospects, or you'll have whole acquisition systems or whole different departments completely fail, and you've got to rebuild everything from scratch and get up the next morning and do it all again, as well as look after your body and exercise and ensure that you're trying to at least attempt to balance the social life, even though I haven't been doing that very much and very well at the moment. But it's entrepreneurship is such a struggle at so many times that when we have these moments when you're closing these deals or reaching certain celebrations, it's such a big achievement because the disparity and the difference in those is so massive, and it just makes the wins feel so much sweeter, and it's so incredible to not just achieve them but feel the benefit and the release and the effect it has on myself when they actually happen, bottom line. But honestly, I can speak all day about how happy I am that shit like this has and is happening. But yeah, it's currently about 9 p.m. I literally have not picked up the camera in absolute weeks. I've got, I don't know if you can see, a very busy schedule coming up this week, so it's good. So what this actually is it's a talent agency in London. They have lots of big influencers and celebrities working with and brands, and they basically connect influencers and brands as a talent agency, and they're doing some really big numbers. They currently have 2 office spaces in London, and yeah, they're basically looking to have myself and Tengku, who's my co-founder, aboard, and we're going to be building this whole new software for them internally and working within their team. So it's super cool. So I wanted to take this opportunity to break down exactly what we've built out for AI Fulfillment Organization in order to productize the offer as best as possible and serve to as many businesses that are very broad with one specific set AI solution. So this is what we've built. We've built an AI receptionist system software. It allows any business to build and deploy an AI receptionist in under 10 minutes. It basically enables them to have their phone handled 24/7 so they never lose a lead, say they're after hours or they're out having lunch or some of their employees are sick. It never ever happens again, and the leads are instantly, the phone's answered 24 hours a day. It answers questions, it qualifies leads, and ensures that a lead is never lost, and it's scheduled into their calendar automatically. That's the main overview. Go head over to our website here if you wish. The link will be down below. There's all the information you want. And just a quick note, as we've just launched, we're offering completely free AI receptionists. Anyone can literally come on here and build their receptionist completely for free. So I'm gonna dive into this now of what it looks like. So what anyone can do is go ahead and actually build their receptionist complete for free. And they can come onto the website, click this button, and what it'll do is it'll begin and take them through the trial process. Now, this is how you're gonna be able to train the receptionist instantly. You can come in, you can fill in the name of the company, fill in the business type. You can even come in and put in their website. For example, here we can start building. Just going to verify you're a human, and you can type in how many calls you can make a day, how many locations does the business have, what's their annual rev, and what they're kind of looking for with the receptionist. Now it's basically going to go ahead and scrape all the information on the website and train up the receptionist instantly. Right now it's going to build, so I'm just going to skip this and jump straight to what it looks like on the dashboard. Once inside the dashboard, this is exactly how it looks. It has got so much information on here. Like I said, it's better for someone to go in and look at it all themselves and play around. You can literally do it completely for free. Only when you want to deploy it to a business actual phone line, then you can start your 7-day free trial. And again, that's a 7-day free trial, so 0 risk. And then you only pay after 7 days if you'd like to carry on, and it's an impactful solution. We don't want to be charging people thousands of dollars anymore for these builds. We want to go for volume and make sure that this software and this technology is accessible globally to as many businesses as possible. So that's the main overview. But
want to break down exactly what is included and how to sort of get around it in a very brief. So there's tons of information you can customize: greeting phase, commands, business information. This can be pulled. You can upload PDFs, you can upload website links, you can upload absolutely anything, and it will basically scrape the website and train the receptionist based on all of that. We can even set up transfer the call. So for example, here you can do it for absolutely anything. So right now we've set it up so that when the caller requests to speak to the billing department, it will forward to the billing department's number, and then it will basically say when it's transferring. But we can do this for anything. You know, when the caller requests to I don't know, speak to a person, we can then forward them to another number, and we can even come in and do it like that, and we can set it so the availability, for example, so that we know that only a person is available 9 to 5. That's an example there. Right now, then we can even send text messages after the call. All SMS is included. There's no A2P regulations needed. Therefore, for those that don't know, US send in text laws, you need A2P verification. As soon as you're on board with this, you don't need it. So it's a wonderful solution. Schedule appointments directly. You can send booking links. You can text, schedule over the phone, integrates into absolutely any calendar. And that's the main overview. There's tons more tabs. There is so much information here, so I can't pack it all into this short of a video, but there's tons. I'd recommend anyone to go just check it out, play around with it, see what value it can provide to you or anyone you know. We have, we're currently offering also a 40% recurring commission to affiliate partners, so that anyone actually refers the software to businesses can be paid out 40% recurring. So here, for example, this is it here. You can click here and sign up to become an affiliate, but our most popular plan is actually, I know it's saying this, most people have actually signed up for this because they get a Go high level account included. Plus they also get one-on-one Slack support. So we've had loads of people sign up with this, many of which come from affiliates, meaning that people are getting paid $400 recurring every single month for each business they refer. So this is a great solution. But ultimately, go over to the website, affulfillment.org. Link will be down below. Check it out yourself. And I'd love to know your feedback. This is what we're doing. And thank you. It's currently the 29th of August, 2025. I'm moving to Dubai tomorrow for 4 months until December, which is kind of crazy to say out loud, but it's going to be awesome. And it's been such a cool experience to be traveling to all these countries the past couple of months. I know this video is probably compressed like 3 months into one short video, but it's been the biggest 3 months I could have ever had, and to also be traveling around and taking time off in places, but also working abroad elsewhere. It's so awesome. So I'm excited to see how that journey progresses when I get to Dubai. I mean, to me, it's just absolutely mental that I've been able to build everything from being sat at this desk and not doing much else than just work during those winter months where I'd be getting up, going to the gym or doing some form of exercise, coming back, doing 11, 12, 13, 14-hour days with some 20-minute lunch in between, and just working and building the skill set and meeting and networking with cooler people and building really sick products and just scaling teams, building softwares and ultimately trying to drive everything forward. So it's really cool to now be in a position that's sort of starting to pay off. It's by nowhere near where I want to be, but like to see everything is sort of proven in some sense. It's just about scaling up, and I've got the foundations to build. But that being said, going to Dubai is going to be a really cool experience. I'm really, really lucky and looking forward to doing it. So it's awesome. At the current moment in time, I've got quite a few different commitments, but a couple main ones. I've got AFO, or AI Fulfillment Organization, which I explained to you a little bit earlier. It's the software that allows any business to build and deploy AI receptionists in under 10 minutes, which is a really cool solution that we just need to get in front of people's eyes. And the main focus now is just setting up some automated acquisition channels that aren't taking up too much time to manage. The software itself is very scalable in the sense that if we get a client on board, it takes us very minimal amount of time to fulfill for them. And it is just recurring revenue that is going to be providing them value day on day, hour on hour, and they can just pay one low monthly fee to have it all covered. So that's one sort of position that is obviously
what we're trying to prioritize, because the solution's built. It's just about, like I said, setting up some automated marketing and acquisition systems which can just bring consistent clients into the door. So that's that. The other main focus, which is Marvelous Club. Right now we're building an AI-powered talent agency with an existing company in London, and they are working with some really, really cool influencers and creators and celebrities currently. And we're building out a software with them, alongside them, to basically change how talent is managed in the creator industry. So it's awesome, and we've got a really cool team at the moment building out the products there. It's just about scaling it up and trying to get to market as quick as possible. The solution we are going to be building, and that are currently, is very unique, and it's going to change the way that brands and creators are connected, and basically automate the acquisition of brand deals for creators. So it's a really, really cool solution, really niche, but it's going to solve a big problem, which is the important thing. Now there's a couple other bits like Train Flow Agency, which I'm still CTO in. That's going well, takes a couple hours a week. You know, we're doing some incredible numbers with them. It's about, you know, contracting about 32,000 a month last month for their clients. And what else? Venture Network, I'm still running that. So that's free community for any entrepreneur. Trying to provide as much free value in there. There's so many resources, and we have a couple other companies like Tool Call AI, which is currently there, still existing, not really putting too much effort into focusing on that at all at the moment, just leaving it how it is. Got a couple of clients which get results, but we see the value of inbound voice solutions like AI Receptionist and AFO as a much more big problem to solve. So we've sort of shifted our focus to that, as opposed to focusing on e-commerce. That's the main focus. There are a couple more. As always, there's my website link down below, which has like everything attached, that if anyone is curious to check out more, feel free. Well, I hope this video has been good. I've been trying to best pull all the videos I've got for the past 100 days as a 19-year-old entrepreneur together to make this video, and trying to best organically document, but I know that I've got to make a much more conscious effort to do so in the future. But that being said, thank you very much all for sticking around this long. I really appreciate you all. Yeah, if you have any questions at all, just drop them in the comments below. Also check out all the links in the description, and yeah, thank you. I'll see you in the next one.